This is a 1970 British-made lifeboat with a tiny power steam engine. Runs about 6 horsepower at 600 RPMs. They're slow turning, but it turns a very large prop, so we can do about 5 miles an hour. It burns about a 5-gallon pail of wood an hour, which will take you 5 or 6 miles. It's a vertical fire tube boiler and generates the steam, goes in through the engine and exhaust up to stack. And they're just a lot of fun, and we really enjoy it. We travel around with it and we trailer it, and it's a fun thing. You can put your machining skills and engine skills together with boating and put it all together and go boating and go out and burn the garbage and take a ride. I mean, it's a no-lose situation.
Burn the garbage and
take a ride.
Just
yeah.
don't be
So
in a hurry.
it's not a go-fast boat; it's a go-slow boat.
So, your wife was telling us a little bit about what you used to do. Oh wow!
There, it's running in a warm-up stage in reverse, just to preheat and warm the engine. But they're quiet, no noise, no smell. And we're recycling a bunch of trees that are trimmed and fallen down, so we're kind of recycling and having fun with it all at the same time. How can you lose? But they're very quiet, and you can slow them down to where, I mean, it's just half an RPM there. And you still have power. The engine develops power on both directions. The steam pushes the piston down and the steam pushes the piston back up. And it's got reverse levers mechanism on it, so the engine stops and then reverses in a different direction with the valves timing different. So 1890 technology, which really wasn't that slow. I mean, they were pretty well into steam and they made the most of it. Of course, steam just didn't become efficient because of gasoline and the high weight. The weight per horsepower is, we're running about 150 pounds for each horsepower you make between the boiler and the engine and the mechanism, so the horsepower per pound ratio keeps it from most vehicles, and the amount of wood you have to burn. We have to take this much wood here for about a 4-hour run, you know. So if you had a car and you were going to Tampa from here, it would have to be a pickup to get enough wood in it, you know.
How fast does it go?
5 miles an hour, about tops. We cruise at 5. It'll do about 5.5.
A gasoline engine has an explosion that puts the piston down, and it comes back up without explosion. The steam pushes the piston down, this valve reverses the steam flow and pushes the piston back up. It's called double acting. This is 2 cylinders. You put the steam in here, let's say at 100 pounds, and exhaust it into this cylinder, say at 50 pounds. So you get the same amount of work out of both of the pistons.
Good morning, y'all.
Then we take the steam that comes out and we condense it back to water again, repump it back into the boiler. And as we speak, the water is going back in the boiler to over 200 degrees. So it's very efficient when you're running what's called running condensing.
Can you blow your horn? Pick that thing up.
There you go. Good idea.
Yeah.
If you take off ahead of us, we'll be able to catch it. Oh, look at that log out there on the water. Low level. That may be worse with a chlorine in it.
Yeah.
But you know, some Virginia bigger than England. They found it. They'll be on the news.